Like, literally, what is the point of this finale? What's gonna happen? Nobody's gonna win. What, like, is she gonna reopen her agency for the 48th time? I don't understand what's gonna happen. Hello, beautifuls, welcome back to my Chanel. You may notice something slightly different about this setup. And you would be correct. I have, in fact, finally moved. I have moved. It is a huge stress off my shoulders, a huge weight off my shoulders, and a stress off the brain, my loves. It is also one of the hottest days in London ever today, so that is why I'm wearing hardly any clothes at all. Don't get me, Susan.
You're a mess, woman.
You may also recognise this. This is my pink gaming chair. If you follow me over on Twitch, Luxeria Plays, you'll be very familiar with my pink gaming chair and kitty headphones. But today, because I have no furniture in this house yet, I also have nothing in this room, which is why you can kind of hear an echo, I think. Hopefully I haven't just given it away by saying that to you, and now that's all you'll focus on this whole video. So, my lovelies, it's been a little while since I've done one of these. I've been kind of putting it off because today we are going to be watching the Janice Dickinson Modelling. So today is going to be a real... Excuse you? Something just moved in a box over there and gave me an absolute heart attack. Don't know how to explain anything else about Janice Dickinson. She says one thing but actually means something completely different. She says some advice but does the entirely different opposite thing. With that being said, my loves, let's dive right in. Make sure you pop your hanger in. I'm all very DIY today. I don't have a table in front of me, can you tell? So I'm having to oscillate off to the side, and it's a little bit of an unusual practice. So make sure you get your beverage ready. I'm on the Monster Ultra Mango. Absolutely delicious. Not sponsored. Although I wish. I can't wait to see how this turns out.
And the show was a hit.
Was it a hit though? Was it? Oh.
A big name in fashion.
A big name.
O'Shea, the CEO and the head of the Ed Hardy empire.
Oh.
Janice's models.
You would need
Oh look, more pantaloons.
Daytime tweed with an evening chiffon.
It's a very funny bowling movie.
When the big break comes,
It's up to you. Do your thing.
some models don't shine.
You walk like you got a stick up your ass. What happened?
And Janice must turn up the heat.
Pull up your skirt all the way to your crotch. I'm ready to drop half the females.
Tonight, on the Janice Dickinson Modeling Agency.
Oh my god! What is she talking about? What is she talking about? Like, so in the last episode we saw her being like, don't be exotic dancers, blah. And this episode she's like, show us your pussy, girls.
Lovely pussy, oh pussy my love, what a beautiful pussy you are, what a beautiful pussy you are.
This goes exactly to say what I was talking about earlier, which is Janice's like opinion of fashion is like this and 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 this, and it's like do this but don't do that, do this but also do this but not that and now this. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, what is the point? Does she want a high fashion modelling agency, or does she want, like, not a high fashion modelling agency? I don't understand. Gown. Do your gown. Oh, look, there she is. Disgusting. Ooh, fuck the ozone layer. Oh, what a hideous outfit. A mullet wig on the go. Do your gown thing. Right, okay.
Starting a modeling agency is like starting any business.
Is
It's
it?
imperative to build a list of clients that will turn to you again and again, job after job.
Yes, except when you go into the fountain with Italian fashion.
So far, like Virgin, To Exist, and Lily Holt, will utilize our models in the future. But today,
Will
we're
they,
presented
though?
with a huge opportunity. Guys! Christian is here!
Cool.
Christian Audition.
9:35 a.m.
See me today.
Audition.
He's the CEO and head designer for Von Dutch before he started his own company called Ed Hardy, a very
Ooh.
hip, sexy Southern California clothing line
Hip
based on
and
the work
sexy.
of renowned tattoo artist Don Ed Hardy. Peter,
Ooh.
pull up a chair. He wants to talk about you.
I had absolutely no idea that Ed Hardy was based on tattoo art Flash. That makes so much sense now I think about it. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's dark.
A dead body.
He wants to talk about using some of our models in a film. Are you the producer?
I'm the producer, yes.
It's always been great to meet the producer.
It's a very funny bowling movie.
A bowling
I'm
movie.
Winston. I'm the producer of the movie 710 Split. I came to meet with Janice today because we're doing a fashion show within the movie that Christian Audition at Ed Hardy is designing for us. This whole movie is about sexy and young. We've got Tara Reid is anchoring it.
And the idea was to use your models to runway on the movie.
You would need to see the girls and the guys.
We should look at them sometime this week, next week.
Definitely.
Oh, I'm so happy. The casting for the film is in 2 days.
What? What is happening? What is this? So, what? This is not a real show. This is complete haberdashery of nonsense.
Are you taking the pace?
Janice Dickinson's haberdashery.
Casting for the film is in 2 days.
Right.
Merci beaucoup. I've been working so hard that I haven't been able to spend that much quality time with Savannah.
Savannah?
So I set aside some time for
Her
her
child?
today, and off to a shopping spree we go. Savvy and I wanted to go out and do a mommy-daughter thing.
Mummy-daughter with all of the assistants and cameras.
We were looking around, just having fun.
Hey, Savvy. This is pretty.
No.
That is very basic, Janice. Higher class fashion lady,
push
no.
my taste on Savvy, rather than just let her be herself, an individual.
What?
And just try to push my taste on. I've always tried to push my taste on Savvy, rather than just let her be herself, an individual.
That's not how you parent.
But it's too small.
Say something,
So now I
Belt!
just sit down with Duke, and we just let Savvy do her thing.
But this is
Savvy's
mummy-daughter
She knows
shopping.
exactly what looks good on her. So she walked in, she grabbed 3 outfit changes, bim bam bomb, she got them in a heartbeat.
Okay. Right. What was the point
Today,
of
my
that?
models and I are going to the Ed Hardy headquarters.
Oh, that was not a real phone call. That can't have been. Get out of the car and bring down the phone, Janice!
Claire.
Daytime tweed, evening chiffon.
Daytime tweed, evening.
Quarters. Good morning.
Right, Ed Hardy that.
My models must impress Christian. I'm always telling them to be prepared for any audition.
Yes. Well, you aren't
Call
really.
to come to Ed Hardy. He's this amazing designer that does vintage tattoo wear. So it's a really exciting call.
She knows her stuff.
Runway audition for it's gonna be featured in a film, I believe.
Are they putting us in their clothes or something? I wish I knew what was going on. I feel like I never really know what's going on.
I have no clue what's gonna go on.
I know.
That's a
Be
hint.
prepared. Why do I never get informed of anything?
Everyone else asked.
I just wish we were told
Big-
like how to dress when we came to this thing, because I don't know, it's kind of like a punky thing, and it's all about
It's
attitude,
because
bro.
you're not real models on this show, sis. She doesn't treat you like that.
The scene my models are in will have them
Right.
walking down a runway.
Oh.
So Christian would love to see them walk. Christian, you take over. Drop
Can you walk to me, please?
Oh.
Be sexy, baby. Be sexy. More sexy.
Be
So the
sexy,
models
but you
are
also
presenting
bark at
themselves
them to
up
not
and
be
down
too
in front of
sexy.
Christian to view them. Pull up your skirt all the way to your crotch. Let's see some legs.
Yeah, more sexy.
Yeah, all the way. And I'm getting a little embarrassed because they came in wearing these conservative summer dresses.
You
And
should
with
have
a
given
little
them the
research,
design
they would have
brief.
known that the Ed Hardy line is really sexy and cutting edge and hip.
They should have
And you're
known.
hiking it up to
You're
the-
not doing your
I'm
job as an agent.
exhausted telling these models how to present themselves.
That is your
The
job.
girls are still slovenly with the way their legs look.
Slovenly.
How to walk, stand there with slovenly attitude.
Slovenly.
I'm ready to drop half the females. All right, let's
They're ready to drop you, Janice, right in the bin.
Ed Hardy is fun riding motorcycles.
Right,
Being
okay.
free. Energy. The guys were even worse. No effort to impress the client. Chin up. A little more energy, baby. Rock and roll. TJ looked like he just rolled out of bed after a long night of drinking. Or go get hookers or do whatever you have to do to loosen up. What happened here?
Oh.
I'm supposed to be walking another runway right now to graduate from college, and instead I'm here getting my ass chewed for not
Wait, what?
walking down the here to graduate from college. Another runway.
What happened here today?
I'm supposed to be walking another runway right now to graduate from college, and
Walking
instead
another
I'm here getting my ass chewed for not walking down the runway right.
TG2?
This is not a real show.
The beginning was difficult because the girl was with the casual clothes, you know?
Yes.
And after that, I decided to change that, you know, to put some Ed Hardy shirt on there.
Yes.
Going to Ralph Lauren, wear your polo, okay? If you're coming at Christian Audition at Ed Hardy, you walk in looking slamming. The girls were getting into their Ed Hardy clothes, and Christian decided to call all the guys in to make their first cuts. This is where it's gonna hurt, but
Oh my goodness.
Christian, you have to say what you have to say.
Want to see you out, please, over there?
TJ, over there.
Over there, please, TJ.
TJ1, TJ2 out.
It just sucks. I hate the fact that, you know, I could be walking down the aisle receiving my diploma. Now, the graduation ceremony is over completely. I missed it.
Oh, your graduation ceremony! And you were here? Wow, production should not have let you do all this. Like, there is no way in hell that you could have gotten me to avoid my graduation ceremony to be involved in a TV show like this. No way! But then again, I've got the benefit of hindsight because we know now that this show is just like manufactured nonsense. It's not really a modelling show. It's not a real agency. Janice isn't really doing all this. This is kind of like a flex on reality TV, I guess. So I feel quite sorry for TJ there, actually. Let me know what you guys think in the comments box below.
Okay, now I want to see work.
Boy, let's go, baby.
Me beatboxing and walking give me kind of like a rhythm to walk and be like loose and not all stiff and just kind of like, you know, put me in a relaxed zone.
There was some nervous energy, but Marcus started doing some beatboxing and that helped a lot.
Who needs to go?
2 of you will need to go.
What the absolute fuckery was that all about? I mean, was he beatboxing? Is that classified as beatboxing? I don't personally beatbox, can you tell? Was that beatboxing or was that just production singled him out and thought, yeah, go on, do a bit of beatboxing whilst everybody walks up and down on a hardwood floor in the middle of a tiny shop on Janice Dickinson's modelling? Is that... I mean, I'm not a fan of beatboxing. If you enjoy beatboxing, live your life, my love. But like, was that a particularly good example of beatboxing? And did that actually affect their walks at all? Or was that like a weird little production storyline moment happening there? Right, time to make the cuts. Also, this look on Janice is very like my hair extensions are coming out, but I want to disguise that.
This is not a contest. It is not an elimination. Christian, hit it.
I mean, it kind of is.
Sorry, Marlon.
When I didn't get chosen for the Ed Hardy thing, I wasn't really disappointed because every no you get, there's gonna be more yeses to come. So
I mean, that's a very positive attitude, I suppose.
I wasn't chosen today for the runway show. I'm 5'11".
Who?
Usually they want 6'1", 6'2".
Who are you?
But I've got
Have
a
we
good
ever
walk.
seen
Janice
you?
constantly tells me I have a good walk, and that's probably the only reason that I'm still going out for these things, because I am still getting picked every once in a while.
Congratulations. Kristen chose Chris Jones, Chris Vanek, Marcus, Andrew, and John to walk the runway in the film.
You know, this is amazing. I mean,
To walk the runway.
not to toot my own little horn, but every single casting I've got with Janice so far, I've booked.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take some for the website.
Kristen wants to use my models for not 1, but 2 jobs. A print campaign, film shoot. This is exactly what we need.
It's about building long-term
This is exactly what we need.
Chosen by Monsieur Christian.
Okay, guys?
6 photographs. Was that previously agreed on in the budget?
It turns out the one group is going to do the movie runway, and then Paul and I will be doing the photo shoot sometime in the near future.
Okay,
Universal appeal. You know, I'm put a Tom Cruise, I'm put a Colin Farrell, I'm put a Marcus Shaken
it's got
Bacon.
gorgeous lips.
All wrapped up in one.
Now we do
Really,
the girls.
Janet?
Go play
Okay.
in traffic. Thank you.
She's so dismissive. Okay, right, so now we've got literally exotic dancer runway.
Do your thing.
Difficult. Okay, 1,
5 girls.
2, 3. You too?
These are Mr. Christian's choices.
Need to see this one too over there. Come over here, please. Okay, we're gonna do 2, 2, 2. Okay.
Christian narrowed his choices down
Oh,
to 6
grabby,
girls.
grabby.
He only needs 5 for the runway shoot, so 1 girl still has to go.
Okay, so this is the drama. Is this going to be a break?
Coming up.
Oh, Tyra, eat your out, go.
This flat ass of yours has to move like this.
What's this? It's really nice to
Go on,
watch
lay a
Janice
stick up
insult
your ass.
people.
What happened?
She makes Simon Cowell look like a pussycat.
And cut those hooker nails.
Watch the Janice Dickinson Modeling Agency, Tuesdays at 10.
If people had said that about me, I'd be very upset.
It's about sex.
And rock and roll.
Right.
Rock and roll to be free. Okay, then, Petra, go.
I don't understand what she wants from her agency. She's like, no sex!
But sex all the time.
Around. Asses, asses.
Oh my
asses.
goodness. Body slit.
All right, no,
No.
sorry, Woodstock, you gotta go. You're out.
Okay. But
Okay.
thank you.
Oh, a slow-mo?
Didn't
I guess, like my walk at all. And he automatically goes Woodstock, which is what my underwear said. It kind of was just intense to be like put on the spot like that in front of everyone, and everyone's looking at you, and then be told to leave was kind of hard.
Yeah.
Sarah, Petra, Chris Ann, Brenda, and Larisha were the models that were chosen for the film shoot.
Out of all of the castings, this is my first one that I've booked, and I'm really excited. I can't wait when I see the movie.
Larisha.
Rewind it over and over.
Thank you so much to everybody.
Christian from Ed Hardy picked me to wear his clothing for 7-10 split. Exciting. I get to tell my friends I'm going to be in a movie.
We're gonna use you for the photo shoot.
See, that's kind of strange. It's kind of strange that they have all these like little sentences that are like things that brand new people would say. Like, oh, I get to tell all my friends that I'm going to be in a movie. Like, actual models in actual agencies, well, they could say things like that, but they're not going to be like, oh, I've been given an opportunity, because that sounds predatory. It sounds kind of like the production team would have been like, oh my God, if you come on this show, you can get access to these sorts of things, and then you can show off to everyone around you. Like, if this is a real career for you, the point is to not show off to those around you. It's to get career satisfaction and enjoyment from your life. At least, I don't know if I'm explaining that exactly how I would like that to come across. Do you get what I mean when I say that? Do you sort of understand? Oh God, my nails are absolutely horrendous. I've had to take them off because I'm away in Marbella as we speak, having surgery, and you can't have nails, so,
I am actually back now and healing very well. Thank you to everyone for your messages of love.
Natalie and Crystal got picked to do the print ad.
Okay.
I can't even put into words like how crazy it is. It hasn't even hit me yet that I got it. I'm just so excited that I even got to be here in front of them today.
Group hug! Group hug!
Group
We are
hug.
fortunate enough to have booked not one, but 2 jobs with Christian's clothing line. But we almost blew it. The model showed up with the most completely wrong look for this client.
And whose fault is that?
No.
Is it the agent?
The onus is on the model.
Yeah, but like, so what do you do then, Janice? So what do you do?
I'm gonna try not to get tips there.
It must be difficult.
Oh, there's things for you, girl.
Grace, after the Ed Hardy casting, she was really upset. She was pretty much crying.
She didn't realize anything. The designer was just like, oh, you think too much when you walk.
Oh.
TJ came over. I really like TJ, but that dude is always scamming on the chicks. Even when Grace was upset, he didn't really waste any time taking advantage of that moment to score points with her.
What?
Apparently TJ Bates has been a ladies' man dating all the girls. No f***ing the models. Not now, not ever. Okay, so TJ better zip it up.
Okay, this is an unusual little...
I'm modeling with all these hot, beautiful women. Yeah, I need
Oh,
to
this is taking a turn.
situation.
What kind of music do you like?
Bluegrass music and all that.
So the idea that they're saying like, oh, TJ shouldn't date all the models, blah. Why are we on a picnic with these 2 models and there's a camera there? If this is like, oh, this is just how he is behind the scenes kind of thing. Like, this is manufactured. We're here on the beach with them at their picnic. Like, production would have been like,
who do you want to take out on a date? TJ.
Very strange. And now Janice is like, no fucking the models, girls. But here we are, like... What is happening in this episode? We've got Ed Hardy, we've got model drama, we've got you can't dress yourself for a casting, girls. We've got Janice's interesting hairstyle that's clearly there to hide up falling out hair extensions. Or hair extensions that need a service. And now we've got TJ is a womanizer? Is that what it is? A womanizer of the models? But we're also peeping at him. Peepee, what's gonna happen on the picnic?
I'm going to cream.
But nobody's wearing a hateful picnic clog.
What kind of music do you like?
Bluegrass music and all that stuff.
Oh, and now they're drowning. A dead body.
Then I meet a girl that I like, and it just kind of like gets old, sort of. And then I'm like, okay, I need something else.
I'm gonna feed you a bite. Okay.
I'm just enjoying all the beautiful, there's so many. There's tons. Southern California has concentrated area of just hotties.
I was flying out, I used to be a pilot.
At my gym, every single day, I see girls and I'm like, oh my God, she's so hot, you know?
This is...
I'm gonna give you a kiss when I take this nice.
Okay.
Most of the time, I've got to have a girl around.
I need an adult.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
And enjoy being with, and I've just always been like that. Crystal, hey sweetie, what's up?
So
This
you're a
is TJ
slut.
calling. I was wondering what you're doing today. It's been awesome. It's been good. I still need to take a couple of girls out. Maybe try Trisha. See what she's doing.
What should you do? What is this? What? What was all that about? Right, back to Ed Hardy.
First movie I'm gonna be in, so I'm like super
Sarah
excited.
Isaiah.
Guess what? What? I got the job.
Who is this shrieking woman in the car? Sister and mother. Oh. Oh, look at the MySpace hair. Yes, bitch.
Prom, and then the next day I'm doing modeling for a movie. It's really different. I feel like I'm living a double life.
Today's Sarah's.
See, that's what they want. They want to advertise that to the public.
What's the big deal? She's getting ready to graduate.
This is Adam, my date.
Right, so now we're going to
Get
prom.
me a corsage.
A corsage.
My mom told me to, and I was just like, nah.
Yeah, he showed up without a corsage. Dates usually have corsages.
I mean, I could go order it right now.
Pathetic. Dumped in the bin. Oh, wow.
Like it?
Okay.
Oh, he does have a corsage. Is that a corsage?
I'm just kidding.
What is that? What is it? I don't understand American proms. What is that? She looks so good. How awful did that guy
We're
sing?
here on the set of 710.
I haven't got you anything.
All dressed to the nines in Ed Hardy. They're filming us, Janice's models, walking down a runway, and it feels really.
Nothing says glamour like a hard front wig, does it? Nothing says budget on a film like a hard front wig. But no, she wants French Vogue, Italian Vogue. She wants to be in the fountain in designer couture. This episode is getting stranger and stranger. Oh, Stranger Things, girl.
Walking down a runway, and it feels really great.
Does it feel really
Today
great?
is a big day for our company, you know, because those models gonna represent us in this movie. They need to be beautiful and gorgeous.
But it's not real
and,
modelling,
rock
it's
and
like
roll, you know?
actor modelling.
It's
So,
the most expensive clothes I've ever put on, and it's so cool. I feel like a star.
While the models are on the Ed Hardy shoot, I'm on my way to a book signing on my latest book. Check, please.
of course you are.
For
Of
those
course
of
you
you that
are.
don't know me, I'm Janice Dickinson. For the last 29 years, I have been selling myself on the covers of magazines. Writing, like photography, like being a parent, like being an agent, is just something that I love. Don't have my signature analyzed. You'll find I'm insane. I get vast amounts of pleasure writing a story. It's a
Vast
process,
amounts
just
of
like
pleasure.
making a photograph. It's just like making a movie.
You're so fabulous. It's such an honor to meet you.
Kelly, that's very nice of you to say. It's a passion. I love what I do.
That was a very strange interaction.
It's only one look. With the other person
Back at the film shoot, girls.
You're walking back on this side, okay? My name is Raimundo Balthazar, and I'm the
Balthazar.
stylist for the fashion show in the film 710 Split. Right, are you guys all here? All
Right,
the guys
come on,
in the
Balthazar. Style the women.
Where's Mark?
Where's Mark?
Marcus.
Is it Marcus Boyd, the beatboxer? Oh, drama! For more Gabe and Duke, go to Janice.
We were all ready to start doing our first run through, and Marcus was gone.
A photo shoot in a flash.
Oh my goodness. The drama, sis. What's gonna happen now? Right, so nobody's got Marcus on call.
Marcus in here.
Yeah, so this is a film shoot. Why is no one?
We getting free food? No, I take that back. We getting free fruit, free vegetables, and a whole lot of water. They trying to keep their models slim and petite.
We were all ready to start doing our first run through the rehearsals, and
This has to be
Marcus was
manufactured
gone.
drama, surely, because someone will like funnel you into your area if you're an extra.
So Marcus comes in, he still has a little plate with food. Get rid of that. Because of Marcus's attitude, you know, I was gonna use them to open the show, but now Marcus will be at the last of the line.
Oh, she's got a degree.
Pushing my buttons since I've taken him on.
This doesn't.
Oh my God. Put a wig on your boy. Ain't no black people that don't grow this straight.
Nevertheless, he just has something that I know he's going to be bigger than all of them. He has tons of personality and ambition.
I
Besides
don't
playing
like the
the
way they
model, he
treat
also wants to be a
Marcus.
rap star, and I think that's really cool.
I've been doing music ever since I was 5. And I just recently finished up an album called Diffusion, and I just want the world to hear what I have to offer. I play games, take your clothes off, girl, cause I ain't to blame.
Not for me. But I don't like how they're treated.
Capital Records. Capital, here I come. I'm on my way to Capital Records, working on a distribution deal.
That's what I do. I set up financing for entertainment.
Oh, you set up financing, you get distribution.
Yeah, we can do that too.
So what is your name?
Billy Hayes.
Billy Hayes? So I'm on my way to Capital Records. I ran into this guy. He said something about being in the industry. He knows a lot of people.
Ran
he
into
me out with a lot of things. He gave me his number and everything.
So I'll hook you up after I get off the lot over.
They've like shaken hands like 8 times.
Yeah. That motherfucker shook my hand like 50 times.
Yeah. What? I don't understand.
Hip-hop department in the record label.
Of course.
So can you give me a number?
There's the internet number.
My goal is to get that distribution deal, and I won't stop.
That was a cut sentence. What is this now? We're now following Marcus Boy's like foray into rap.
Hip-hop all the way, no matter what I do.
Hip-hop?
I'm
not familiar with the difference.
Walk up and down the street, I'ma always be hip-hop.
Hypnotism. Right, back to the film shoot, of course. 17th storyline this episode.
Really bright and piercing.
What a hideous wig.
A lot of pressure. I think a lot of the models are really nervous. Hopefully you won't trip.
Rollers, please.
Right, so this fake fashion show.
When we're on the runway, you're supposed to walk down, pose, and walk back. But they threw a camera guy on the runway.
Well, yeah, because this isn't a real runway.
Keep your face and try to dodge these cameramen without falling off the catwalk, which was a bit of a challenge.
What is
happening? Maybe it might be a 4-hour shoot kind of thing. Yeah, you know, the movies, gotta do retakes all the time.
I'm gonna have to watch this film and be like, what on earth was
Ed
this
Hardy
scene?
Photoshoot right now. This is my first photo shoot. I'm here and I'm gonna show them what I got.
Wait, see. Right, so this is the photo shoot at the shop for Ed
Campaign was
Hardy.
for their in-store posters.
Campaign?
And also for their intranet and for their...
Outside in natural lighting, a campaign?
Ed Hardy sizzle. Oh, I like that. Do that again.
Christian had originally picked 2 girls and 2 guys for the shoot, but since he's turning out to be a very important client, I made a deal where we doubled the amount of models he chose. It was a
Right.
great move because he was ecstatic, and a lot of our young models got incredible exposure.
Show me what Ed Hardy is to you, okay? Show me.
I don't think that happens in the real world. Does that happen in the real? I don't think it does, because you have a budget, sis. You can't just add extra models in a budget.
For Ed Hardy today, just a lot of arch in my back, posing to the side.
And remember when Janice was like, no, she's awful, never. And now look at her.
Hands-on, he is with all the models and picking out what we're gonna wear, dressing
Crystal True her.
Present for you.
Oh, that's hot. Awesome.
Who is that? Oh, a
We've
poster.
already got instant posters that they've already given to the models. Christian went around and signed them for them.
This seems very time for print. Do you know what I mean? Exploit models by not paying them, but having them
The
have a
client was
photo.
extremely happy. In fact, I know the client was extremely happy.
Yeah, baby, we did it! Yeah. Thank you.
My agency is
No,
reaching
stop.
new
Is this the
heights.
end?
My models had 2 successful jobs with a
No!
world-renowned designer. I began to notice that certain models are getting jobs consistently, and others don't get any at all. I've invested resources developing these models, and I really need to find out which ones are going to make a name for this agency, and which ones are dead weight.
That filter. Oh my god, is that it?
Next time on the Janice Dickinson Modelling Agency.
What? Okay, my loves, I've got some thoughts. Taking out my hanger. Right. First of all, what was this episode? I say it every time, but what on earth has happened in this episode? This episode storyline went again, it's just this kind of thing where Janice says that she wants something very specific and very high fashion, and then delivers no such thing. Do you know what I mean? She criticizes her models for being commercial, for being a bit slutty, a bit sexy, shall we say, and then instantly says like, stop doing all that, don't be exotic dancers, but then takes them to a photo shoot in which she's like,
Pull your skirt up, we want to see your pussy, girls.
I don't quite understand what the point of this show is. It's not a competition. It's not like a day in the life of models. It's like Janice Dickinson's I know better than everyone else show, but also don't take my own advice and don't quite understand what's happening, and also I'm very confused. Also, the fact at the end there she said they had 2 successful shoots. That shoot for that film was so fast and over, and we saw no, like, culmination of the designer talking about how good the models were and whether they'll see them again and how much they're gonna pay the agency. None of that at all. And in that last photo shoot, I actually think that was a time for print situation, in which the photo shoot is literally that, time for print. The models don't get paid, the agencies don't get paid, it's literally just you model and then the photographer can use that photo in whatever they want, and then as long as they give a copy back to you that you can use whatever you want for your portfolio. That to me sounds a little bit like scammy for this level of show. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is meant to be like, welcome to modeling, but it's actually more like,
come and do things for free for Janice, but make sure you tell all your friends that you're going to be in a film and how excited you are for that.
That's the vibe that I'm getting. Well, my lovelies, let me know what you guys think about what we've seen in the comments box below, because this show, again, I thought it was the final today. Clearly incorrect. Absolutely disheveled, girls. I don't understand the point still. Where has this show gone in the last, like, couple of episodes? Because it's literally gone every which way. You don't know what you're gonna get next. And with that, my lovelies, because I'm currently away from London, I don't know who my new Patreons are. I want to say a massive thank you to all of my Patreons so far and all of the support you have given me on this channel, my lovelies. It has enabled me to thrive and survive. Apologies if this setup is a little bit jank and you can kind of hear an echo, because it's brand new. I'm not used to it yet. I haven't fully set it up, so you know. Please don't do a weird little double ponytail when your hair extensions are coming out. Just do a lovely braid, and it will go so far, my loves. And with that, I will see you in the next video. Yeah.